Hello everyone, welcome back to Fundrise Finance. Finally, we see a positive intent from the Fed in controlling the rampant inflation and deciding to increase the interest rate by 75 basis points, the biggest increase since 1994. This was required because inflation rose to 8.6% for the month of May, the highest in the last 40 plus years. In the Fed's last meeting, early in May, when the chairman was asked the question that if the Fed was considering increasing the rate hikes by 75 basis points, Mr. Powell had said no at the time. Let's look at this recording.
You talked about using 50 basis point rate hikes or the possibility of them in coming meetings. Might there be something larger than 50? Is 75 or a percentage point possible?
Sure. So 75 basis point increase is not something the committee is actively considering.
After that announcement, the market fell more than 9% till May 28th, after which we saw a little bear market rally till end of the month of almost 7%. And from the starting of June, we saw the markets falling off the cliff. We saw almost 9% decline in the market. So overall, from that meeting till now, we saw the markets falling close to 12%. So what everyone assumed was the Fed would be increasing only by 50 basis points. But this inflation number of 8.6% made the Fed realize that it had to do something more. And today's decision of 75 basis point hike is just the initial part in that. You never know. This may not be enough, but at least it's a step in the right direction. So with all that news update out of the way, let's look at 5 dividend stocks which I consider offer a very good value at the moment. The market's steep fall in the past 2 weeks has made many stocks look very attractive. So yes, I have to admit, picking from this buffet of options was really tough. Before moving further, let's look how our stock picks for mid-May have done in the last 1 month. Here we had Air Products and Chemicals, UGI Corp, JP Morgan, T. Rowe Price, and Morgan Stanley. In the last month, in the last 1 month, we saw UGI giving a positive return of 1.54%, while Air Products and Chemicals almost 2.4% returns. Among the negative performers, we have JP Morgan returning minus 3.09%, whereas Morgan Stanley falling 5.6%, and T. Rowe Price almost 10% down in just last 1 month. I have a couple of stocks from this list also considered for my mid-June picks. To know what are these, stay tuned till end of this video. So without any further delay, let's check out the best dividend stocks to buy as of mid-June. The first on our list is Target Corporation, ticker symbol TGT. Target is considered a component of the consumer discretionary sector, though I find it weird that why is it not part of the consumer staple sector like Walmart or Costco, but it is what it is. Year to date, Target has fallen almost 36.5%. The first of these major falls was when Target announced their Q1 results on May 18th, on which the stock price fell almost 25%. That's when Target had announced that the Q1 profits took a hit due to high costs and inventory woes. Again, in early June, Target had announced that the profits could get more hit due to their aggressive plan to get rid of the unwanted inventory. Overall, we can see Target price falling almost 33% just in the last 1 month. But I believe Target is a very old company and will come out of this slump. We can see here Target has a market cap of $67.15 billion. So it's not a small company. It's currently yielding 2.93% and has a PE of 17.14. Target year to date has fallen 36.5%. And as we just saw, just in the last 1 month, contributed to the most of those losses. In the last 1 year, it's 36.5% down. For the last 5 years, it has given more than 180% returns. From a dividend standpoint, Target has been raising its dividends for the last 54 years. That makes it not only a dividend aristocrat, but also a dividend king. The 5 year dividend growth rate is 8.45%, which matches the current inflation. And the payout ratio is very healthy. It's just over 28%. This is amazing. Tokyo Dividends gives Target a dividend score of 96 and considers it undervalued by 44.31% with a fair value estimate of $264.74. But as per my calculations, which considers current and historical yields, I found Target to be undervalued by 26% with a fair value of $185. Even with such a big hit to its stock price recently, Target boosted its dividend by 20%, which was announced just last week. That shows Target's commitment towards its shareholders. This is really amazing. The second stock on the list is Medical Properties Trust, ticker symbol MPW. Medical Properties is a REIT, that is Real Estate Investment Trust, that acquires and develops net leased hospital properties. Year to date, Medical Properties has fallen more than 36%, of which half of it is contributed just in the last 1 month. It has a market cap of just over $9 billion and currently yields 7.74%. From a dividend standpoint, Medical Properties has been raising its dividends for the last 9 years with a 5-year growth rate just below 4%. For a REIT, having a payout ratio of 60.4 is really good because REITs typically have their payout ratios way more than 85 to 90%. Tracker Dividends gives Medical Properties a dividend score of 38. I've seen Tracker Dividends gives low scores to almost all the REITs. It considers Medical Properties to be undervalued by 41.5% with a fair value of $25.63. But as for my calculations, I found Medical Properties to be undervalued by 28% with a fair value of $19. The third stock on our list is Lowe's Companies, ticker symbol LOW. Lowe's is a home improvement retailer, with Home Depot being its competitor. Lowe's has a market cap of $115.85 billion and currently yields 2.35%. It has a very low PE of 13.22 at the moment. Year to date, Lowe's has fallen almost 30%. In the last 1 year, just below 5%. But in the last 5 years, the returns have been more than 124%, which is really good. From a dividend standpoint, Lowe's has been raising its dividends for the last 58 years, which just like Target we saw earlier, is also a dividend aristocrat and a dividend king. The 5-year dividend growth rate is almost 18%, which is like more than twice the current inflation. This is really, really good. The payout ratio is just over 26%, which is just amazing. Lowe's had recently raised the dividend by 31%, which is really, really amazing. This is on top of the 33% dividend that they raised last year. So Lowe's announcing these back-to-back monster dividend raises is just a great news for the shareholders. We discussed about these in our last dividend raises video, which I post twice every month. So please do subscribe to my channel and hit on that bell icon so that you're informed of every video that I post. That gives you valuable information. Tracker Dividend gives Lowe's a dividend score of 96 and considers it undervalued by 50.81% with a fair value estimate of $363.94. But as per my calculations, I found Lowe's to be undervalued by 32% with a fair value of $236. The fourth company on the list is T. Rowe Price Group, ticker symbol TROW. We had T. Rowe Price also in our list of stocks for mid-May, and the last 1 month T. Rowe Price has fallen almost 9%, which makes it just more appealing. T. Rowe Price has a market cap of $24.53 billion and currently yields 4.36% at a very low PE of 10.79. From a dividend standpoint, T. Rowe Price has been raising its dividends for the last 36 years. That makes it a dividend aristocrat. The 5-year dividend growth rate is 15.48%, which is almost twice that of the current inflation. This is again real good news. I really like such numbers because what this does is your dividends are not losing their value over time. They are able to beat out the inflation, which is really good. The payout ratio is less than 36%, which is really good again. Tracker Dividends gives T. Rowe Price a dividend score of 68 and considers it undervalued by 50.66% with a fair value estimate of just over $223. But as per my estimates, I found T. Rowe Price to be undervalued by 32% with a fair value of $145. The fifth and final stock in our list is Morgan Stanley, ticker symbol MS. This is also from the financial sector. We also had Morgan Stanley in our list of stocks for mid-May. In the last 1 month, Morgan Stanley has fallen just over 4%, and year to date, it has fallen just over 24%. In the last 1 year, almost 16.2%. In the last 5 years, it has returned almost 71%. Morgan Stanley has a market cap of $131.51 billion and currently yields 3.68% with a PE just over 10. Seeking Alpha shows Morgan Stanley to be raising its dividend just last 1 year, which I don't think is correct. Because if you look at the history, after the financial crisis of 2008, we see Morgan Stanley raising its dividends every year from 2013 or 2014 onwards, all the way up till now. So Morgan Stanley has been raising its dividends for the last 8 years with a 5-year dividend growth rate of 28.47%. It's like 3 times the current inflation. This is really amazing. The payout ratio is also good, just below 35%. Tracker Dividends gives Morgan Stanley a dividend score of 75 and considers it undervalued by 16.42% with a fair value estimate of $90.95. But as per my estimates, I found Morgan Stanley to be undervalued by 33%, the fair value of $101. So these are the summary of all the picks that we spoke till now. We have Morgan Stanley, P. Rowe Price, Lowe's Companies, Medical Properties, and Target. As you just saw, I feel all of these companies are at a very good valuations at this point and provide a very good buy point. All of these companies have really good fundamentals, and I feel they should weather out any storms that come in the future. Hope you like this video, and I would really appreciate if you could provide in the comment section what you liked about this video or what you may not like about it, what changes you would like to see, so that I can put in all the efforts to make the videos more appealing and help grow the content. So until we meet our next video, let's try to do as much as possible to be financially healthy. See ya. Bye.